Home sweet home. I think it'll be a while before it feels like that again.
Ah. Ta-da!
Oh, you can still smell the smoke, can't you?
Yeah. Well, now it's complemented with the exotic whiff of one-quart glass. Well, don't tell me you're going to miss Zach and Lisa's.
Well, I was only there one night, but I did feel safe there.
What, even after our Sam showed you his bird skull collection?
Hiya.
Oh, hey, all right.
Oh, it looks lovely.
Is this your buddy's lifestyle? No possessions?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to stay on at Paddy's for a bit.
How come?
It's my mum. She doesn't want to be on her own at the moment.
All right. Well, tell her I'm thinking of her, will you? Right, I'm going to go and unpack. Assuming there's still a wardrobe up there.
How's your mum doing?
Not great.
Oh, she'll get through it, don't worry.
Yeah, so that's worried about me.
You?
She reckons that as long as someone is still after Katie, then it's not safe to move back in here.
Oh, why is everyone so sure this is all about Katie? The police were around at Carl's yesterday.
Well,
Well, either way, you'll be living with a nutter magnet. That is.
Yoo-hoo! You all right?
Oh, still now. What's up?
We need a favour.
Well, if you need your brake cables cut in, I'd be happy to oblige.
No, we need to borrow Aaron.
I can't spare him.
Oh, come off it, Kate. It's dead here. And just untighten your screws to tighten them again.
What do you want him for?
Because Jackson has kindly offered to give the development a once-over and make sure his builder mates aren't taking the proverbial.
And he needs someone up there with him.
Oh, you can't blame us. He's asked for Aaron to be there. He clearly doesn't trust me to look after him.
Smart fella.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, I'll turn my back and let him roll halfway down to Robblesfield.
Well, you have to make up the time.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on, then, you. So?
Much appreciated. I can return the favour.
Yeah, right. Well, I was thinking of popping up to the factory and seeing if we could take Lizzie out bowling.
She'd wipe the floor with you.
She all right about it?
is who all right about what?
Katie, you stopping here?
Hey, TJ, that's good. Make sure it's on the paper, though, and not on Buddy's table yet.
What's Brenda looking at?
Oh, just outside.
You think he did it, don't you?
Who?
Andy.
I don't know.
I mean, just because they let him go, it doesn't mean they think he's innocent, does it?
Oh, well, you need to talk to Ashley about the eulogy. And then there's the wake.
I was thinking about the music earlier. For tomorrow. Thinking about choosing something.
Right? And?
Do you know what my first thought was?
Go on.
I'll ask Terry. Terry'll know.
Come here.
Harsh, that though, isn't it?
What?
Well, taking you all the way up there and parking you in front of a load of builders.
All doing what I can't do anymore, jumping from the scaffold in and lifting RSJs like the matchsticks.
Well, yeah, something like that.
It's all right, I enjoyed it. Made me feel useful for once. Speaking of which, make yourself useful.
Eh?
Round in.
Same again, please, Diane.
So you've spoken to Donna?
I did, yes. Kelly and Scott have decided they want Viv buried down south.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, the three of them agreeing on something, that's a wonder in itself, isn't it? That's planets in alignment.
You haven't answered my question.
If it's what they want, Diane, it's okay with me.
I didn't let you clock off early to go boozing.
Yeah, we've only just got back, and anyway, I don't exactly see your head under a bonnet.
I don't think it suited a bonnet, to be honest. My fashion advice is wasted on you, love.
So I put in a day's graft while you've been playing with your hard hats.
Well, I was just telling Aaron that Charity did me a big favour taking me down there and let me stick my 2 penny in.
Oh, yeah. Full of favours, our Charity. Oi! You know that fire-starting nut job he's round at ours, playing with Sarah like he ain't got a cur in the world?
Hey,
Come on, Diane, everyone knows it was Andy.
if you'd done half the things folk tried to pin on you, they'd have thrown away the key by now.
More's the pity, eh, Diane? Get over yourself. Why don't you come and join the grown-ups?
No, you're all right.
Oh, and we promised not to talk shop.
We can talk about what you like. Mine's a pint.
You want to see him being antisocial.
But behind the smouldering alpha male, there's a big cuddly bunny, right?
No, behind the smouldering alpha male, there's a big psycho freak.
Yeah, and you love it.
Oi! He may be a stranger to cutlery, but please don't call him it.
You know what I mean.
Well, if you're not tearing strips off each other on a regular basis, how do you know you're alive?
So different to Declan and me.
Yeah, that's true. We hardly ever argue, do we?
Yeah. And I'm the Queen of Norway.
You're a very perceptive woman. I can see what he likes about you.
Where does he get off giving me grief?
He's just trying to look out for her in his own Captain Caveman way.
By hassling me in front of her.
Well, that's my dad.
So now every time I want to see her, I've got to go through him, have I?
Oh, Andy, I've told you. You're a dad. As far as I'm concerned, you can see her when you want.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
What is?
All that fun you can have with a bit of plastic.
Oh, go on. Knock yourself out. Promise I won't tell.
So I'm going to need a few more days off, if that's all right.
You mean you'd put going to Viv's funeral above standing here and nodding while Betty complains about Carl's bathroom habits?
Yeah, me and my strange priorities, eh?
As long as you need, love. Yes, Jay?
Same again, please, Dan.
So you're on for a bite to eat at ours later, then?
Yeah, too right. I'd quite like to reacquaint myself with that place.
Of course, you used to be the mistress of all you surveyed.
Yeah, Lady the Man and me.
You don't strike me as the hunting and fishing type.
Actually, there's a lot to be said for the thrill of the chase.
Not that there's that much chasing involved.
Anyway, your ladyship, I don't reckon you bleed blue yourself.
Nah. Less country life and a dry sherry, more a glossy mag and a strawberry margarita.
Well, good luck ordering that here, because you're bound to get pizza with fruit on it.
I hope you're not laughing at me.
Of course we were. My world revolves around you. Hey, any chance of those drinks before the next ice age?
Remember to wash your hands. Okay.
I think the police are bringing me in as a witness. Next thing, I'll be a suspect. And now even Katie thinks I've done it.
Well, she knows you're better than that. She'll come round.
I'm just sick of all the gossip.
Ignore it.
That's easy for you to say. It's not you half the village want to lynch.
Andy, you know the score. You've got a history.
Do you think I did it as well?
Have I said that?
If the police don't find out who started the fire, then people are going to carry on pointing the finger at me.
Well, what can you do?
Talk to Brenda.
I don't think that's the greatest idea you've ever had.
Well, she's going around telling people that I did it. She needs to know she's wrong.
I just don't think he knows what he's letting himself in for.
Hillary's nothing if not persuasive.
Well, he's got some stupid idea in his head about a fresh start. I don't know why he thinks things are going to be any different this time. Though it's very nice of Betty to babysit. Even though I think she's probably quite glad to get out of Carl's for the evening.
Maybe you'd like to check I've done my shoelaces up properly.
Sorry?
Make sure I've got enough money for my tea. I reckon I'm old enough to make my own decisions.
I just know what Mum's like.
Yes, and I reckon I've known her a little bit longer than you. Now, I'll go and get us another, shall I? Well, that's if you trust me to make it to the bar without getting into trouble.
All right. Yeah. I've got some tea here. Right, I'll be in a minute. Right.
I didn't have you down as a stargazer.
Hi. You're right.
Why? No, look.
Terrible.
Flattery will get you everywhere. I just want to sort this case.
I know you want to get to the bottom of it, but try not doing it all on your own. Hey?
I just don't want to lay you down.
Me?
Yeah. I can't bring back the 2 people that died in that fire. But you? I can still protect. You right being back?
Honest answer? I'm trying to find reasons to stay at the house most of the day.
Well, that's understandable. You should give yourself a break and try and get away from the village for a night.
I'll tell you what. You give yourself a break, and I'll do the same. Deal?
Deal. In that case, I'm officially clocked off. Shall we?
Why not?
I just want you to stop giving him a hard time, all right?
I don't want him in this house.
Well, he is Sarah's dad.
Oh, really? You never mentioned.
So you can lump it.
I suppose I should be grateful he didn't torch the place on his way out.
Right, Noah's asleep. I hope she gets some kip for you. You gonna be good for Grumpy?
Yeah.
Why, where are you going?
I'm going for a drink with Chaz, or are you gonna kick off about that as well?
I see she's moved back in already.
Yep, I'm gonna go round for a house rewarming drink.
I don't think I'd call it that under the circumstances.
Good point. Right, have fun.
No, I'm waiting for your mother to come home, then I'm handing over rugrat duties, and I am going for a pint. Oh, speak of the she-devil.
What's she saying?
Sorry, working late. Burn your own tea. Working.
Well, it looks like you'll have to spend a bit more time with your granddaughter. Bye.
What about that do not go gentle one?
Oh, yeah, Dylan Thomas. Oh, what's that one from the film? You know, Stop All the Clocks.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely, that one.
Can read from the phone book for all I care. It's just words, isn't it?
I'm sorry, love, we don't mean to fuss.
I don't want to intrude.
You are.
Brenda, I didn't start that fire, I swear.
Get out!
I care for Katie. I wouldn't do anything to hurt her.
No, maybe you care a bit too much.
I know what everyone's thinking,
I
but...
asked you to leave.
Maybe now's not the best time, eh?
It wasn't me!
How you've got the nerve to show your face in this village after what you've done. Let alone come round here.
Please, Brenda, you've got to believe...
I don't! You're sick. Now, we've got a funeral to organise, 2 funerals. So for the last time, get out!
What is that?
That's venom.
Perfect comfort food, eh?
You know what they do say? Nothing mends a broken heart like venom.
Is that all your own work?
Well, if I left it to Ella, we'd be having crisp butties all round.
To be honest with you, I was kind of banking on that.
You can drop the man and the people act, Sharmarama. You treated us to some seriously poncy meals back in the day.
Oh, did he really?
Oh, yes. Every time the mobile mogul struck a deal, the pricier the restaurant, the better.
Yeah, and in between courses, I used to light a cigar with a £50 note.
I was never invited to any of these.
Oh, Nikhil.
No, it was strictly me, Declan, Jay, and whatever blonde toothpick he dragged along to dazzle for the evening. Priciest booze all round.
So you know how he likes to operate then?
Like I wrote the manual myself.
She probably did.
Yeah, and this is how I'm thanked for my boundless generosity.
I understand Declan took you out on a date.
It was not a date exactly. I'd say more blackmail.
Sounds about right.
So he told you about that, did he?
Secrets have no place at our table, do they, my sweet?
Well, fortunately, pricey booze does.
Why, it just turned up, unannounced.
Protesting his innocence.
He did seem pretty sincere.
Sincere or not, it's a bit insensitive, isn't it?
I thought he was never going to leave.
He's always one wrong word away from blowing his top, that lad.
I take it this is Andy you're talking about?
Diane, I know you're always going to defend him.
No, not always. When he's in the wrong, which is pretty often, I'm the first to let him know about it. But Brenda, I honestly believe he had nothing to do with this.
Well, I'm sure the police will get to the truth sooner or later.
Anyway, if there's anything I can do for you, Pet.
Oh, there is actually. I haven't organised a wake, and as this was Terry's local for 15 years...
We'll give him a proper send-off. Don't give it another thought.
Thank you.
You were all right, Terry. Didn't have no side to him.
You know, I don't think me and Viv would have made it up the aisle without Terry. Nah, yeah, he's been a good mate.
Pretty unusual son-in-law.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
The more people talk about him, the more I feel I hardly knew him.
Oh, well, if you want stories about Terry, I've got them.
Oh, will you tell a few? At the service?
Of course, yeah. Hey, you should ask Alan as well. I'm sure he'll share a few tales.
Oh, I will. I'd love to hear them.
I heard Terry hired the village hall once. It was supposed to be for this post do, but then he hired a load of strippers.
Maybe not that one.
Oh.
Well, that was fun. I think even Droopy enjoyed himself.
I won't go that far.
Right then.
Oh, I think I spotted a rolling pin.
Oh, what? It's only 9:15 as well. Anyway, come here, you. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow.
Certainly will.
Why have the pair of you got to keep winding him up?
It's an addiction.
Pint. What else think you're playing at?
Gosh, what a lovely welcome home. Have you strewn the stairs with rose petals and run me bubble bath?
Where have you been?
I've been at Declan's enjoying lovely food and lovely company.
Oh, right, what company?
Brian Ferry in the cast of The Lion King. Who do you think? Ella, Declan and Jay. Oh, and Nikhil. I always forget about him.
And that's working late, is it?
OK. Jay, pay charity. Declan, friend of Jay. Declan and Jay, much money. Charity, bring money home. Kane, winemaking.
Get off.
I shall go and run the bath myself, should I?
Another one in there, please, Dan. I'm one for Sandy.
Oh,
Much obliged.
someone finish your Sudoku again.
I've told him about me, my lady friend.
Hard to tell though it is. I'm guessing they're not breaking out the party hats.
Laurel hasn't been entirely supportive, no.
Well, it must be strange for her. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets to meet you. Mystery woman.
Aye, there's the rub. Mystery woman, it transpires, is no mystery, but all a woman.
Come again?
It's Hillary.
Hillary! Hillary?
Aye. That was more or less Laurel's reaction and all.
But... better the devil you know, I suppose. I mean, you've got kids together. You don't have to have the what's your favourite film conversation.
Exactly.
You didn't get divorced by accident, did you?
Oh, so you think I'm a silly old fool and all, do you?
No. It's your life.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be plain sailing, I know. But I'm determined to make this work.
Hey, how you bearing up?
Oh, you know, one day at a time. And if I had £1 every time somebody said that, I could hire Westminster Abbey for the funeral.
Oh, no, but people just don't want to say the wrong thing, do they? Did I hear that Viv's funeral's down south?
You did, yeah.
How come? Did you not like it round here?
No, it's what the kids want. Yes, I suppose it makes sense. To be fair, they are keeping me involved. But I don't want her to feel like she was never here.
Yeah, it's a shame we won't get to say our goodbyes.
I'm sure a lot of people would like to pay their respects.
Well, maybe we could have a memorial for her. Tomorrow at Terry's service. We can do that, can't we?
It's a lovely idea. I'm sure we can manage something in the time allowed.
Thank you. Now. You said you were going to stop following blokes into toilets.
Do you think you're going to make an idiot out of me?
No. I like to take on a project from scratch, not one that's pretty much done.
Well, you've been warned before. Now back off, Charity.
Written warning next, is it?
No. I usually skip that and go straight to the beating.
I love it when you get on, macho.
Now for the last time. Back off. Or suffer the consequences. And I do mean suffer.
What is Jay playing at? Candid snippets all caught on camera. Life's funniest moments are on ITV2. Here, just one more team can qualify for the final 32, but will it be Leeds or Arsenal? The FA Cup third round replay is live next.